Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Ascending Soul's Journey. I am Lorianne, here to give you the messages for the month of January, and we are looking at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Cancer. And this is a general reading, so whatever comes through this reading, I'm going to reiterate to you, it is for the entire month of January. So this is like the overall energy of what we're going to look at for this particular group of you. And whatever comes through this reading, I will reiterate to you, and you apply it to your life as it seems fit. Now, the card of expansion just came out for you, and I really like this card for you, Cancer, because expansion, this is my universal energy deck that I created so that you guys can get a feel. I don't see and hear things the way in the human way. I see things kind of like this. So with expansion comes this beautiful energy of things moving and churning, and this is in your mind. This is in your creative abilities. So if you got air in your chart, you're bringing that air up, especially if it's like well, anything creative, anything, creating an idea out of nowhere. Like you might have aqua in your chart, Cancer, and if you do, you've got some kind of an incredible idea that's getting ready to kind of pop into you. Now, I love that energy. We're going to look at your end and the other side, your opposing energy, which may be you. We're going to look at the whole situation for you. But expansion is about you growing, gaining knowledge, wisdom, intellect. And when we do that, when we expand our heart and we open up, and for a lot of you, I feel that you've been really locked and blocked in your heart chakra, which for Cancers, that's not normal because you're such a loving kind of an energy overall because you represent love. You're a cup. And cups are about emotions and feelings. And when you love somebody, you feel so deep for that person, like a Pisces does, right? We have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is you stepping into a place of personal power, bringing in the fire element in you, and fire is what's going to take this idea and turn it into a passion, and that passion is going to produce something amazing in your future, in your life. This is about having the ultimate confidence to stand out in a crowd. That's called expansion on its own, right? If you're not used to being in a crowd, if you're not used to being on camera, if you're not used to listening to your voice, have you ever done that? Where you listen to your voice and go, that's not me, right? It doesn't sound like us. But this is expansion and seeing through the invisible dimensions that are around us. This is like really high vibrational energy that's flowing here. And it is accompanied with this Five of Pentacles. So you are literally going to make huge transformative changes within you that is going to open you up and create the lack that you've been experiencing and turn it into feeling confident again and feeling like you have a purpose in life and you know exactly what direction to go. Because with the Queen of Wands, it's like nothing's going to stop you. No. Now, you could be dealing with a Queen of Wands, all right? A man or a woman, Leo, Aries, or Sag. But there's this certain characteristic traits that accompany the Queen of Wands where they're very dynamic. They're almost magical in the way that they can draw into them exactly what they want. So if you're in a low vibration, you're going to draw in low vibrational people. I know, I've done it. But if we're in a high vibration, we're going to draw in high vibrational people and high vibrational opportunities, and that is called expansion. So you guys are really doing good to overcome whatever the lack is. And it could be money, it could be a job, it could be love. It could just be life, lackluster of life overall in general. So let's pull the opposite side and see how this resonates. And we're going to keep on going. All right, there we go. So you are dealing with the Six of Swords and the Princess of Swords. And the King of Cups fell out as well. Three cards fell out on the opposing side. So with the Princess of Swords, that's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and the King of Cups, well, that's you. That's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And you know, with that King of Cups, if you embrace the masculine side of you, no matter whether you're a man or a woman, the masculine side of you is more about logic and closing off that heart. Remember, you were dealing with something that made you feel lack, right? And that could have been lack from being seen in public. Like, when we're in a low vibration, we can walk in a grocery store and nobody will even listen to us. It's like, I need help. And it's like, they don't even know you exist. We become invisible because that's what we choose to do inside of us. I know it sounds really weird. It sounds so complicated because we are complicated, but yet we're not. We're really not. We literally can expand our openness to say, oh, I can change that any given time. And that's what's going on, the Six of Swords. You're putting yourself into balance. Now, you may be doing some research. You might be taking some educational courses that have cost you money. You may have invested money to learn how to bring your confidence level back up. With the Six of Swords, that means you're moving out of the self-sabotage energy that kept you in the Five of Pentacles energy. And we don't want those fives, okay? We want to start moving into the higher numbers where we're getting ready to make some huge, huge changes so that by the time your birthday comes, your old life that was making you unhappy, that you felt lack, that you felt invisible in, is literally going to change. And for some of you, this is a new opportunity that's going to open you up. And it's literally, it could just be a job in itself, just a regular job. Whatever it is, this is information, this is a message coming in, an offer coming in that is going to make you feel so good. And I'm really happy to see that. I'm really happy to see that. So just by getting this little offer, this little hit, this little opportunity is going to bring you up like boom, 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 expansion. That's really lovely. Now we have the Page of Cups and the Emperor fell out. And the Emperor fell out with Virgo. I just did theirs and I'm pretty sure it was in Virgo. So if you have Virgo in your chart, you probably want to check that out. I always recommend you look at your sun, moon, and rising signs because the three of them pulling on a general reading, which is literally general, you can pull from it what works in your life, what makes sense. You don't wrap your life around it, right? This is about an apology coming in, an opportunity coming in from somebody who's very stubborn in the way that they look. And this is like a complete opposite direction. It's like expansion going the other way, where they only can go this big because they're so stuck in their ways. And that particular person may have made you feel a lack. They may have ran from you. They may have let you go, somehow cut that tie between the two of you, making you spiral into this Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords energy. But you see, with the Six of Swords, you're moving out of it. And whoever this is, if this is a family member, if this is a romantic partner, you have a sincere apology, definitely an offer. I do like you. I know I didn't say it right. I miss you. I didn't know how much I loved you until we were apart. Whatever it is, the third card that came out is Justice. And this is about a situation or person is going to expose some type of truth, some type of information that's coming into you that is going to move you forward. You won't be feeling stuck. You will not be feeling invisible anymore. You are going to rise into the Queen of Wands. And I feel for a lot of you, that's really who you are, because Cancers to me have a way of being able to stand out in a crowd. When you embrace your Queen of Wands, all eyes are on you all the time. And I've seen that play out with a lot of people I know that are in the sign of Cancer. Some type of justice and harmony. We've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, and Sag. You know, for some of you, you might be getting information that your partner, and it doesn't have to be romantic, we're going to look at romance right now, may have made some big, huge errors. Big errors in finances, in what they invested, in what they thought was the right move, and it wasn't the right move. And that's really the overall message coming from the opposing energy. Whatever was done in a low vibration, and they didn't really see things clearly, so they couldn't make the right balanced decision. But with this time that has taken place, they are coming into that. Now we're going to roll right into the couples, because that may be part of your message, and then we'll look at singles at the end. So with couples, we got the honeymoon card, which was in the card that came out for Virgo as well. So some of you are definitely dealing with a Virgo, or somebody who's right at that cusp of Virgo. They might be a Libra. Travel and distance, this is a feeling of coming back together, a feeling of bringing it back in, a feeling of somebody coming in and giving information, giving you something you needed to release you to move forward. Like they held the strings to your life, so to speak. I hope that doesn't match too many of you, to think that somebody holds that kind of power. But the truth is, when we love somebody, we give them that power. We do. We give them that power because we don't do boundaries very well. And this is you moving into being ready to set really clear and concise boundaries. New ones. When it comes to singles, you have the card of reconciliation. Now, this may be for both singles and couples, because I really feel this is an overall theme about something returning, something being revealed, something